Hi, I'm Yes or No, and I am a big believer of the phrase, secrets are no fun unless they're shared with everyone. Remind me to never tell you anything again. Ever.
As a bona fide nerd, I'm gonna tell you guys the secrets of how to get straight A's. That's right.
Alright, so I want to start you guys off with a little bit of harsh reality. Oh, harsh reality, my favorite. The first secret to getting straight A's is that success is in the details. Now I'm gonna say that again just in case you didn't hear. Success is in the details. Oh, but what does that mean, yes or no? What that means is that you need to be willing to put in 100% into every aspect of your schoolwork. I don't think they get it. This means always writing incomplete sentences, always checking over your work if you have time at the end of a test, and always reading the graphs that most people skip over in history books. I know who you are. You guys, when I was pulling straight A's, I used to spend about an hour to craft the perfect sentence in literature class. I used to spend 2 hours picking out what font I wanted to put on a PowerPoint. Dude, that's like legitimately crazy. And yeah, maybe it's crazy, but that's why you gotta go 100%. Cause if you want an A, you're competing with people like me who are actually willing to put in that effort. Success is in the details. Woo! Now at this point you might be like, yo, yes or no, like slow down, this is too intense. Said I wanted to be an A student, not an A+ student. And okay, I feel you. I didn't have you guys pegged as Emma Stones, but if you want that easy A, I got a trick for you. This one is called the halo effect. Hallelujah. The halo effect is basically if you can convince your teachers within like the first week of school that you're a nice and hardworking like little angel, then they're more likely to think of you as smart and thus more likely to give you better grades and be more lenient with you in the future. And unlike most of my tips, this one is actual psychology. Which brings me to my next tip, the show up and shut up approach. Oh, that's nice, Taylor, you used the word shut up. I know I did that for effect. The show up and shut up approach is pretty basic. Basically, all you need to do is just show up every day, and I mean every day. And instead of chattering with your friend buddies, listen to the teacher. But pro tip, ask questions often. Asking questions will 1, help you understand the material better, 2, make the teacher think that you're super engaged with your learning, #halo effect, and 3, give you a great arm workout. Am I right? Say goodbye to chicken wings and hello to straight A's. You guys, active participation is half the battle of getting good grades. The other half of the battle, drumroll please, is finishing every homework assignment. And I'm not just talking about the graded assignments either. I'm talking about the reading assignments also. Anything that your teacher assigns you, do. I realize that this advice might seem more basic than wearing Uggs in the summertime, but seriously, if you do it, you will be ahead of the curve because most people don't want to give the time and or energy in order to accomplish the same results. And that's cool, that's not their priority. But next tip, if you want to get good grades, grades need to be your priority. That might mean doing less of some stuff that you love. For example, watching TV or hanging out with friends. But that doesn't mean not doing them. It just means doing your homework first. The nerd life didn't choose you. You chose the nerd life. This next piece of advice is what I like to call networking with the nerds. Now, for me, this step was easy because nerds of a feather flock together. Cacao! But if you are not naturally as dorky as I am, you might have to work a little bit harder to surround yourself with the smartest kids in school. When you surround yourself with really smart people, their expectations for academic success start to become your expectations. Don't underestimate the subconscious. Also, having a network of really smart people gives you someone to text when you don't know the answer to a specific homework problem. Yo, and that doesn't mean that your smart friends are just gonna pop out answers like a Pez dispenser, but smart friends serve as really good tutors for each other, filling in knowledge gaps that their friends don't understand. Get yourself some smart friends. Okay, next thing's next. Eliminate the C word from your vocabulary. Can't. Don't say you can't get straight A's, and don't say you can't be smart. Because the mind believes what you tell it. That's why I tell myself every night I'm Beyonce. No, but one of the prerequisites for becoming an A student is that you need to believe, you need to expect that you will be an A student. I don't care if that means standing in front of your mirror every day chanting, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest of them all?" I do not care. You do what you need to do in order to convince yourself that you are a straight A student. Guys, honestly, if there is a secret to getting straight A's, this is it. When you genuinely believe something, you will fight through every obstacle to close that gap between your expectation of yourself and the reality of yourself. Are you taking notes yet? You gotta be taking notes. Seriously, take notes. Last piece of advice, you need to know your why. Capital W-H. Hawaii. If you don't have a good reason for why you want to be a straight A student, then it's gonna be hard to keep staying motivated. Because getting straight A's is hard enough, but if you're trying to get straight A's without knowing why, it's gonna be even harder. I want you guys to all just take a moment and write down in the comment section below why it is that you want to be a straight A student. Physically write it down so that you know for yourselves why it is you want to do this. Alright, that's all, yo. I'm Yes or No. This has been a serious chat with serious consequences. Peace. Hey, no, no.